Hey everybody, it's David Grandy with Grand Man Barbecue. So I'm actually going to cook a brisket tomorrow. One thing with briskets I really like to do is I like to take the seasoning. I like to put it on top, dry rub. I like to put it on top overnight. Let it sit. Let the salt really open up those pores and really soak in all the deliciousness. So last night around like 10 o'clock at night, I made this little dry rub I got here. It's salt, pepper. It's red pepper flakes, it's chili powder, it's a little bit of yellow, a little bit of crushed mustard. It's really simple, it's easy stuff. As y'all can see on this side, that's where the grain goes. You always want to cut against the grain. So before I ever start a brisket, I always find that grain and cut against it. So I have two slits right here, so I know for a fact where I'm going to cut whenever I'm going to slice down this one and I get it done. That way it's easier. I'm not stuck there looking like an idiot trying to cutting with the grain. Whenever I cook it, I'm going to cook it because I'm going to cook it on a smoker. I'm actually going to cook it fat side up, so it'll be this way. So I already trimmed it. Everything's going to be good. I got quite a bit of this fat out of here, but the muscular fat is looking phenomenal in this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and I'm going to go kind of decently heavy. Go over the top. You don't need it like really like soak it in, but you just want to make sure you get it all. I'm gonna take it and pat down. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift this up, so all that's gonna fall off. Then we'll get the corners. Alright, so now that side's done. Now I'm gonna take this, lay it down again. Oh snap, that's not good. Oh well. Right over the top again, just like that. So you can see I'm not going super heavy, but I am going moderately heavy because whenever I pick it up to get the corners, it's gonna all fall off, or like the good top portion will fall off. See, just like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I like to get some in here inside this little crevice. I like get right in there because I mean you want to get every last bit of this covered in this seasoning. And holy cow, does this smell good? And I'm not just saying that because I made it. I'm saying that because it really smells delicious. This again, I know obviously is for tomorrow's Mother's Day, so I'm gonna cook this for Mother's Day. So my wife decided she wanted it for dinner, so it's an all-day cook. Plus, I love to cook it. Who doesn't like cooking a good brisket? Personally, for me, it's all about the final product. I like to cook. All over here. Just like that. There we go. See, now she's done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay it back down, get it right over the top again. Make sure I don't miss any spots. See, so now I got all of it. As you guys can see, every last bit of this is covered. Right? Boom, just like that. Every last bit of this is gonna be delicious. Take this up really quick. Dust that off. So right there on top. Whenever I put it in there, like I said, the fat side's going up. So it's gonna be delicious. I can't wait to get this thing on the grill tomorrow, or on the smoker tomorrow. I'm actually using my offset made by Royal Gourmet. It's gonna be good. And alright, good morning everybody. Happy Mother's Day. It's 9:20 in the morning here. I got a 6.5 pound brisket I'm about to smoke on my indirect smoker, or offset smoker. It's so in good. I already got it fired up. I already got some nice little fire going up in there. I'm using as you guys see, I'm using Oklahoma Joe's and Cowboys brand and Western. I'm using hickory and apple. That's all I'm using today. What I do is I like to take you get the chunks, right? Get these things, like the wood chunks, the big ones. Then you also have the smaller ones, these little things. Yeah. So you get the wood chunks, you get the, I don't know what you call the other ones, small ones. Chips, I guess. The chips, what I do is I soak. This is a mix of apple and hickory, and as you can tell, there's a lot of them in here. I soak them in water. I put them in boiling hot water last night. And it just soaks up the. It actually will get you a better smoke. It won't just catch straight on fire. The water's allow it to actually smoke out before it catches on fire, and that's actually not going to raise the temperature too much. It'll be able to keep it nice and easy, and nice and easy to control. So yeah, I mean, it ain't gonna take long. I'll be out here every single probably 30 minutes or so, spritzing it off. I'll show you how I make my spritzer today. We keep it simple. I'm gonna do a apple juice spritzer, just a little bit of water. That's all I'm doing. Nothing too fancy, nothing too hard. I was thinking about doing like orange juice on, but I don't know if I do orange juice. Apple juice sounds pretty good to me. You can do a Coke, you can do cherry Coke, you can do Dr. Pepper, you can do anything that's liquid that you like the taste of. All it's going to do is add a little bit of taste on top of it, and it's going to really make sure that smoke seeps into the meat. That's how you get a really nice thick smoke ring at the top and the bottom and all around where the outside is. It's going to get good. It's going to be good. I can't wait to have this thing tonight. But you know, I got to go wake the wife up with some bacon, and she wants bacon and some chocolate milk. So I'm going to go make her some bacon, chocolate milk, and I'm going to wake her up. So stay tuned while I do that. And I'm about to throw this thing on. Once this thing gets to, it's about 200. I want around 225, 250 roughly. Because at 225 to 275, a brisket will take about an hour to smoke per pound. So I want to keep right around 200, 225 ish. Not too high, not too cold. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Can't wait. This is the first time I'm ever actually smoking a brisket on a offset smoker. I've never done it before, so it's the first. But yeah, it's gonna be good. So stay tuned, guys, while I do that. Alright, guys. So I told you I was gonna use. I was gonna show you how I make my my spritzer. So I got a water bottle. It takes underneath this the topper. Actually, fit the top of the water bottle. It screws on. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna take apple juice, good old regular apple juice. Remember, guys, you have to make a mess when you're doing this, or else you're not doing it right. Apparently, I'm not doing it right because I'm not making a mess. Right. So you do about 3/4 of a water bottle full. I'm gonna take that off for you. That's roughly about 3/4. Just about as close as I can get it, honestly, eyeballing it. Oh, that's a real pain. There it is. There we go. Okay, it's about 3/4 of a water bottle full. Right. The apple juice. I'm gonna do. That's all you gotta do. I'm not using water, just using straight apple juice. I like apple juice, so I'm gonna make sure it spritzes. Yep, boom. Just like that, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Really simple, really easy. It's gonna turn out well, and it's gonna be good because it's gonna have apple juice flavored on the top. So yeah, just stay tuned. That's how I did that. I just threw the brisket on. I'll show you the brisket actually while you're here. So I got the brisket on. See, right about 250. Just about 225, 250. That right. So that right there is 250. Yeah, right there. So she's on there, fat side up, so the fat juices seeps down into the rest of the brisket, and it's gonna be good, and I cannot wait. So just stay tuned. You see how I do that. Woke the wife up with some breakfast, so I think she's loving it. Y'all have a happy Mother's Day, and watch how I smoke this brisket. It's gonna be good. I cannot wait to eat this thing later tonight. Like I said though. In my last brisket video, you want to cook to feel, not the temp. I'll explain what that means here in a minute. But I have to go take care of something really quick. The dogs are whining. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody. So the brisket's been on for about almost 4 hours now, or 4 hours. We're going on 5 here in the next like 20 minutes. So, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's actually really, really pretty. So you see, there she is. She's getting nice bark on it. Not the bark I want just yet. It's this that black stuff. That's the bark I want. It's still a little too red right here in the middle. But we're gonna get there. The outside's looking good. We're right about 250. Yeah, it's about bad. Again, I want it to look in the internal temperature around 200 degrees, just about. But whenever we get to the point where it's right on 200 degrees, about 190, 200 ish, that's when I'm gonna start cooking to feel. Again, when you say cook to feel, what you want to do is you want to be able to take a thermometer probe, like something like this, right? One of the simple little thermometer probes. You'll be able to take it and stick it through the brisket all the way through like butter. There should be no resistance, and none at all. If there's any resistance, you want to keep going to put that side towards the heat. But yeah, other than that, that's what I mean when I say cook to feel. You want it right around 200 degrees. It's about as close as you can get without it being, you know, rough and tender. If it's not 20 degrees internal temperature, it's okay. If it's 10, 15, 20 degrees off, it's all right. Again, cook to that feel. If you want that feel to be like butter. So yeah, it'll be done here in about another hour or two. So I say 2 tops. I'm gonna take it off, and in about an hour and a half, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna wrap it, double wrap it in tin foil. Put some brown sugar and some butter on it, and then on both sides, top and bottom. Then put it back on, fat side up again, and I'm gonna let it smoke until it's perfect on the inside. Then I'm gonna let it sit for another 30 minutes in beef broth, and I'll show you how I do that. So stay tuned. It's almost done. Like I said, give about 2 hours. I say about, it'll be done around 5 o'clock. It's almost 3 right now. So yeah, it'll be done here shortly. So see what happens. Brisket's about done. It's about 190 degrees internal temperature. This is what I was looking for I wrap it. Give it right around 200. I'm gonna take a nice slab of butter down here on the bottom. On 2. Take a little bit of brown sugar. This is what I like to do before I wrap it. A little bit of brown sugar, not a lot. Not a lot of brown sugar. I got too much. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the brisket. I'm gonna take it off really quick. I'm gonna put it down. I'm putting it fat side down first. So yeah, I'm just grab this really quick. So I cooked the fat side up, so I'm gonna take it, flip it flat side down, right there on top. Take a nice another slab of butter, like this. There's one slab right there, another slab right there. And now what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of brown sugar, sprinkle it out on top, just like that. It's what I like to do to it. Now I'm gonna take, I have 4 things in tin foil in total, so I'm gonna go 2 this way. Alright, like that. I'm gonna close this end off. Okay, that end off. Now I'm gonna take 2 more this way. Boom. Boom, just like that. Now I take it, I'm gonna cook this fat side up again. So right now fat side's down, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna cook it just like this. Now the fat side's back up. It's gonna sit on the grill for probably another like hour almost, just about. And it'll be on there until it's right around nice and where I can stab one of these meat probes through it like butter. You'll see how well that looks. So give me about another hour, tops hour and a half, and it should be done. So it's going to stay right around 250 degrees this entire time. I like to use tin foil just because it really traps in that heat. It really helps it soak it up. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to take more tin foil, and I'm going to stick some beef broth in there and let it soak, let it sit out in this cooler I got under me for probably about another 30 minutes. So stay tuned to see how that one turns out. It actually turned really good. All right, so the brisket has been sitting inside of the that wrap I did with butter and brown sugar for about an hour now. So I'm gonna take it off really quick, put it inside of another wrap, tin foil. That out. I'll show you in a second what I was looking for. She is warm. There we go. Put a handy dandy gloves on so I don't have to worry about getting the seasonings all off of it. Take this, unwrap it. Holy cow, this smells phenomenal. There it is. That. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm going to get this out of the way. Down for now. So, now I was telling you guys I want it to be smooth like butter. I'll turn it so it's actually right side up. Take it, it goes through like butter. There's no resistance at all. That is just going to fall apart whenever you cut it open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this up a little bit. And close this side. This up here. Just like that. Take some beef broth. Pour it in here. You don't need to overflow it, just enough so that it gets all over it. And close it up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a towel. Wrap this deliciousness in this towel. Not trying to dirty the towel too much. This now is going to go in my cooler, and it's going to sit for about 30 minutes. And all it's going to do is going to sit there. It's going to soak up all of the that delicious. It's really going to soak up all that beef broth. It's going to turn out phenomenal. It's even going to be softer than it was when I put it in there. So about 30 minutes. So I'm going to take it out, and you'll see how it looks. So we wait. Alright, so the brisket's been sitting here for about 30 minutes or so in the beef broth bath, I guess what you call it. I'll take it out really quick. Oh, holy cow. I can smell this. We got, oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm going to take this out. Look at this. Look at all those juices. Alright, so figure out where I cut it. Find the corner that I cut so we can. There she is. Take this. Oh my goodness. It's so easy to cut through. You can look at those. Oh, look at all that juice is coming out of that. Look at that. Look how soft and tender that is. Take that. Look at that. You can just pull that right apart. That takes zero effort. Try this piece though. This is my piece right here. Holy cow, is that good. Look at that smoke ring. That's what you want. So, yep. It took about 5 hours, almost 6 hours to do. It's delicious, super soft, super tender, really fun. I love smoking brisket, so that's how you do that. I'm going to put these on some sandwiches, and I'm going to feed my wife for Mother's Day, and call it a night. So y'all have a good one. Hey everybody, it's David Granny with Grandman Barbecue. So the last video I did, I made some brisket. Today I'm gonna make some burnt ends. I'm gonna make some burnt ends. I'm gonna do is take some of it. I got these smaller ones. I like using small ones because they are easy to work with, and I can actually put a lot of barbecue sauce in them. So I'm cutting about 1 inch by inch, just about roughly. They ain't gonna be perfect. So as you can see, this is more fatty than anything. I like the fattier ones sometimes, personally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take. I got 2 of them. That's probably about almost like a pound of burnt ends I'm about to make. I got a Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I didn't feel like making my own, honestly. So I'm going to take this. You can see, I'm going to take it, I'm going to lather it all over to the top. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to take it over here. Just like that. I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to mix it up. So get all up in there. Every last bit of this is going to be covered in barbecue sauce. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the smoker again. Probably about another 30 minutes or so. Just about. It ain't going to take very long. What you're going to do is you want to get them nice and crispy. Top it off. That's it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the smoker. It's going to be on there for about 30 minutes or so. So right here, I took. Put it right on here. Just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it smoke for about, like I said, about 30 minutes or so. That'll be it. I'm going to take them off. They'll be nice and black, or not like a little char on the outside, but phenomenal. I will show you what it looks like when it's done. So stand by and take, like I said, 30 minutes.